Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is RWO Destruction, and we've got a hell of a show here for you. The fallout of Meltdown. Welcome, Hot Fire Rose. Welcome back, Brian Hernsberger. Hope everyone's had a great Thanksgiving, or in the case of the U.S., Columbus Day. And, hope you're all ready for a good old-fashioned meltdown. So, we're going to start this off with me saying one thing. For the last, I don't know, what is it? 3-4 years, I've had to listen to the whining, the crying of one Yeti Bloodyard. Crying because every time he's got the opportunity to become ruler of the wasteland, he drops the ball, he picks that ball back up, carries it all the way home, and dangles off his mama's teats while babbling about being the true High Lord of the wasteland. Well, 2 weeks ago, the man took the eye of the angry Viking. Well, that introduced a new element here in Destruction. Full-out warfare. So, Yeti Bloodyard, I hope you got your crew ready tonight, because the angry Viking, going through some backdoor deals, has got his army at the ready tonight. Welcome to the war zone. But we're going to start off things with the 7th Circle of Hell Championship title. Fred Starr, the former and longest reigning 7th Circle champion, will be facing Fatu Garen Giroff and the 7th Circle of Hell champion Griffith Davian, along with Bastage and Ulrich. This is a 6-man Hell in a Cell. Should be an epic encounter. And then we move on to another title match. Rebel Outlaw defeating not 1, not 2, but 3 other women to be the Lethal Angel champion. Well, tonight she's got to do it again in an Extreme Rules triple threat. She'll be facing the likes of Kaiva, the former Lethal Angel, along with a former full-blooded champion of RWO, Minerva. And then we move on, our huge Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag. No rules. No need to tag your partner in. This is war. Drum Monkey, Shadow Press, the newest of the roster here in RWO since the brand split, will be challenging Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel, former Lords of War. And along with former Lords of War, the Iron Warrior and Renegade. But the current Lords of War, Takula and Ulf Hefnar. It is gonna be a massacre. And then we move on to the 4th match. Kate, Diana, challenge Cheyenne for the Empress of the Wasteland Championship title. Yes. At Meltdown, Diana lost the title to none other than Cheyenne. But instead of a one-on-one rematch, Kate has stuck her nose into the Foundation's business. And I have granted her that opportunity. I know what type of champion she is. Let's see if she can get the job done, or if Cheyenne is the true Empress of the Wasteland. But our next match, full-out warfare. The angry Viking has brought along his old friends, Blaze McCoy and Scuds. They are the Dogs of War. And you can see the patch over the damaged eye of the angry Viking. He has straight up challenged Yeti Bloodyard to bring his forces. And he's brought along his son, Lord Sourfang Bloodyard, and Drago Doom, the Warden of the Wasteland. A lot of revenge on the mind of the angry Viking here. Well, let's see how the Dogs of War fare. And then, Extreme Rules Tag Team matchup. We witnessed this at the pay-per-view Meltdown. Abigail Cougar Hayne, Mystic Payne, being disqualified due to their manager's interference in the match tonight. Extreme Rules, which means there are no rules. Nobody can end this in a disqualification, a countout, or whatever kind of rule that could be broken. The Damsels of Dirt will have to defend the Amazon titles once again, this time straight up fight. And then our main event, Junior McCoy won the right to face Wolf Tirgaviste here today for the Ruler of the Wasteland title. Junior McCoy defeated 19 other men at Meltdown to have this opportunity, this right to stand in the way of the Ruler. Let's see who is the true Ruler of the Wasteland. Oh, let's get to it, folks. And let's see what I missed in the chat here. I'm on the bus watching you all. Always great. Hey, it's great to see that you guys are watching while you're traveling. And Hot Fire Rose. At work, I need to fix the icebox. No ice beer, no payday. Well, get that icebox fixed there, Hot Fire. Meltdown, a 2-day event. What a hell of a show that was. I'll just take a look at our last RWO Ground Zero show. Another hit out of there. Up next, after this show, which will be tomorrow, there will be Big Dog Wrestling. And that will be Unchained before we get back to Big Dog Wrestling Rebellion. Also, tomorrow evening, I'll be watching AEW Dynamite. Following day, I will be doing the review show, uploading that for you. I'd like to do it the same night, but I don't have that kind of energy anymore, folks. I like to be in bed at a good hour. It's my birthday today. I've got to get my rest. Griffith Davian making a huge impact here in RWO, returning at last. And his first obstacle, his first challenge, was to dethrone the 7th Circle of Hell champion in Fred Starr. Old rivalries renewed here in this matchup. Ulrich on the far right, next to him the champion Griffith Davian. Next to him a former Ruler of the Wasteland, Fatu Garin. And then your former 7th Circle champion, none other than Fred Starr. Giroff, a former Ruler as well, as the man next to him, that chrome dome violent piece of crap, Bastage. Whole lot of gold on the line here this evening. A whole lot to prove. A whole lot of bodies going to be seeking medical attention as well by the end of the show. Let's see how their bodies hold up against this brutality I have stacked against them. Hope everyone has had a great weekend as well as a great day. Who's going for Shadow Wolf's title? I do believe we'll figure that out. I don't have my books in front of me. I have everything written down. I cannot answer that at the moment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the 7th Circle Championship title. It will take place within the Hell in a Cell, a steel structure feared by all, respected, and used at your own peril. Introducing first, he is the former 7 Circle of Hell champion. Hailing from Valhalla, he is Fred Starr. Fred Starr also going by the moniker the Impact Player. Now going solo as the Angry Viking has gone his own way. Reinvigorated by hatred towards none other than Yeti Bloodyard. Fred Starr has had a shining year, becoming singles champion, the 7 Circle of Hell champion. Looking to make his star go up even further, but ladies and gentlemen, former ruler of the wasteland, 2nd generation superstar, Fatu Garen. I do believe Shadow Wolf just faced Olivia. I just cannot remember the outcome of that matchup. It would have been on our last episode of RWO Ground Zero. It was the main event. Fatu Garen, a strong competitor here, a lot of promise. Trying to regain his former glory. We've seen the rise of Neon City once again with Drake Garen becoming world champion of Big Dog Wrestling. He has since lost that title to none other than Rob A. Machete. And now, he hails from the pit, the alpha of the Crimson Fang Wolfpack. He is Giroff. Giroff, also a former ruler of the Wasteland, a former No Limit champion, a former 7 Circle of Hell champion, former Lords of War, former Dogs of War. This man has held every title you can think of. Matter of fact, he's one of 4 people in RWO that has ever held 4 titles simultaneously. John Storm in the house. How's it going, John? Hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great weekend. Giroff, perhaps the odds-on favorite for this matchup. It is one fall. 6 men looking to maim, murder each other. And see who is the last man standing. Good to hear, John. Good to hear. I try and do the same as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the time before time, he is the immortal Griffith Davian, the 7 Circle of Hell champion and former ruler of the Wasteland. A hell of a competitor, respected in the locker room by few, and hated by many. But there is no disputing that this man has always been championship material. Proving that is that title over his shoulder currently. Are you leaving? Oh. That's what's on the line right here, right now. He made his point. He came back, returned to RWO. A little bit of trading going at hand between the Angry Viking and Caden Chase. This man got what he wanted. Returned. Challenged the 7 Circle of Hell champion, former champion I might add, in Fred Starr in a knockout brawl. What a statement he made when he almost kicked the head right off of the champ. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the king of the Porta Potty Empire. Here's Bastage. Perhaps the biggest bastard you will ever run into here in the wasteland. This man just don't care. Him and the Angry Viking have gone way back. Brawls throughout the wasteland.
So love me.
Love you, sweetheart. You have a good night.
You too. Have a good show.
Will do. Cannot wait to see what this man unleashes within that chamber, that cell. He has been absent for quite a while, returned finally at last. Now look him up at Griffin Davian for that title. Tonight will be chaotic at best. Expect violence and expect utter destruction. If you're a champion, you better hope you can sneak a win in there, because I see many a title changing hands here tonight with all these obstacles in the champion's way. No love lost between any of these 6 men. Waiting on the final entrant here in this hell in a cell. One more wolf to put in the way of the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from the pit. He is Ulrich. 7 feet tall. And yes, indeed, fear the pack. Formerly the strongest stable, the strongest entity here in RWO, that since has gone to the foundation, but the enemies has found the cracks in the armor of the foundation.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Let's see if the wolves can regain their former glory, their former power over the wasteland. This behemoth inside that cage. Even Girov must watch his back, because there are no sides to take here. I can see the brothers working together, but for how long? Everybody wants gold. And if you're not in the business for gold, then what the hell you doing inside of it? And there's a bell. Oh, Bastage going straight after Fed 2 Garen. Griffin Davian being manhandled here by Ulrich. And a vicious backbreaker on the former 7 Circle champion Fred Starr, but sweeping the leg. Fred Starr standing tall as the Bastage. Outsmarts Fed 2. Beautiful neckbreaker. Fred Starr tossed to the outside. It's Griffin Davian laying in those strong kicks. There's a roundhouse that knocked out Fred Starr. Ulrich took the shot, but finally managed to fire back. And a beautiful DDT Ulrich, the big man, going for the spear. Fell victim to a DDT as Fed 2 gets tossed in by Fred Starr. Gear off now. Having to face the champion himself, Griffin Davian. A lot of hatred between these two men. A lot of animosity. Vicious clothesline there by the champ, the immortal Griffin Davian. Perhaps the veteran of all veterans. Here we go, fire him back. Gearoff has Griffin Davian into the cage. Battering his body as Bastage opens up on Fred Starr. Here we go. Camel clutch by Ulrich, but broken up by the other big man in Bastage. A thrust kick staggering Ulrich. And now an uppercut to the midsection. Backhand chop. Front face lock gets blocked there, and a beautiful clothesline stuffs Ulrich in no man's land. Gator roll here as Fred Starr ragdolls Fed 2 Garrett. On the outside, we've got Griffin Davian and Gearoff just wailing on each other. Cover on the inside. We've got 2 and a kick out by Fed 2. Full Nelson slam there by Bastage. But a back body drop. Ulrich brushing off the pain as Fed 2 tosses Fred Starr back to the outside. Griffin Davian has the upper advantage over Griffin Davian currently, utilizing those steel steps. Griffin Davian and Gearoff go way back. There has always been a certain amount of tension between the Immortal and the Wolves. Bastage, he has berated, he has stuck his nose in anyone's and everyone's business. So Ulrich making sure the big man realizes he is not the only big man here in the yard. A hell of a way to open up the show. The Angry Viking did want to share some words, but there were some complications. But we will see him later on. I was allowed to convey his message to Yeti Bloodyard. But right now, suplex into the armbar, looking for that submission on Fred Starr's Fed 2 Garrett. Could not get the man to submit, but turns it around. Hammer locking the arm, looking to snap the damn fingers of Fred Starr. Piper extending the shoulder at the same time. And look at this, there it is. The lockjaw as Gearoff calls it, dropkick by... There's a tap out. Gearoff, once again, claiming a championship title. Everyone too slow to stop the Alpha. And it's all over. And all it was about was a snap of the finger. That's how long it took for him to get the tap, tap, tap. Checking out the replay, here it is. He calls it lockjaw, whereas Griffin Davian calls it the Godslayer. Making no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Made the champion tap out with his own move. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, and he is your new 7-Circle champion, Gearoff. Well, he set out to do what he said he was gonna do. Start reclaiming the wasteland and take control back for the Crimson Fang. Tough match to open up our show, but up next, Triple Threat Extreme Rules. The Lethal Angel Championship title is on the line. The champion on the right, she is Rebel Outlaw. Be taking on former champion in Kaiva. And then, Leica, the Lone Wolf, here in RWO. What an epic triple threat this will be. Perhaps 3 of the toughest women you will ever come across. Rebel Outlaw, very unpredictable in that ring. Kaiva, methodical. And then you've just got the animalistic rage, but also that control that she inherited from the upbringing of Minerva in Leica. Leica still having a lot to prove since being exiled from the pit. Yes, no longer a member of the Crimson Fang Wolf Pack. She must go this alone. Prove herself to be worthy to face the champ. That is the Empress of the Wasteland once again. And this is a good start. If she can take the win here, that proves a whole lot and gets her a step closer to meeting Cheyenne or whoever the champion is by the end of this show. Can you believe it? The Angry Viking, 44 years old today, folks. Yes, indeed. 4 of those years done right here on YouTube, bringing you RWO Big Dog Wrestling as well as reviews and a little bit of showing with my cars. I want to thank all the subscribers here for continuously supporting myself and the channel. You can do that by hitting that thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and the notifications are on. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, your former Lethal Angel champion. She hails from the Badlands, the Witch Doctor, Kaiva. Don't forget to share the link out, folks. Kaiva, a member of the tribe, a very strong team within the Furies division. That is the 6-woman tag division. Now waiting on the next opponent. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, she calls the wasteland her home. The dunes, her comfort zone. The Huntress is on the prowl. She is Leica. Still wearing the Blood Moon Sister t-shirt there, as you can see. But a whole different attitude for the Huntress here in RWO. No sisters to watch her back, no brothers to question her abilities. Now it's all about proving everything to herself. And now, oh, ladies and gentlemen, she calls the road her home. She is your knockout Lethal Angel. She is Rebel Outlaw. A huge 6-man tag team matchup coming your way. Match number 5 on the card. The Angry Viking returned after having his eye gouged out, the flesh around his socket torn by Yeti Bloodyard. The damage extensive, but the man says he is healed enough. It's time for revenge, and he has brought the dogs of war upon the Yeti clan. That is coming your way. The Angry Viking declared that this is his war zone tonight. But before we get there, it's all about the Knockouts Championship title. Triple Threat Extreme Rules. The title being held aloft for all to see. Kaiva, Laika, and the Rebel. Well, let's get to it. Here we go. Oh! Took out the knee of Kaiva, did Laika, but a dropkick gets swatted aside by Rebel Outlaw, the champion, tearing her down, but now Kaiva with a lethal headbutt. Kaiva wants that gold back. This was her first title reign, and it was ended shortly by Rebel Outlaw. Went for the pump kick, but sidestepped it, and a front chop block once again by Laika. Lethal feet Laika has, the Huntress, always on the prowl, but right now, picking her apart is the Witch Doctor. Pump kick connects, taking out Rebel Outlaw, but sweeping the leg, the champion. Always at the top of her game, folks. Here we go, ringing the bell, crossbody, missed out there by Laika, but going straight after the Witch Doctor once again, clothesline, burying Kaiva into the corner, and a drop kick. Neckbreaker from behind. Rebel Outlaw always ready to take her opportunity when it is given. Right now opening up the door for a sneak attack was Laika, but spinning back kick takes the sledgehammer out of hand. Rebel Outlaw reversing once again. A whole lot on the line tonight. The fallout of Meltdown, the fallout between the war of the Angry Viking and Yeti Bloodyard. But right now, Rebel Outlaw went for that pump kick. Thrust kick. Fell victim to an electric chair drop. And now in the corner, turn around Laika. Got caught up by the Witch Doctor, and Kaiva with a devastating power bomb. Coming in hot, clothesline, and almost took the head right off the champion. Corkscrew dragon leg whip, a quick reversal here by the crafty champion in Rebel Outlaw. But another block and Kaiva throwing hands. On point with Rebel Outlaw, spinning back kick. Got caught with the kick though. Irish whip now, Rebel Outlaw back in control. And here we go, rolls her up and kicks her. Oh my goodness. Laika got in the way, got kicked right in the back of the neck. The toe still catching Kaiva, but allowed a little bit of a distraction there. Now Minerva taking control. The ground and pound. Going to show the Rebel how to throw hands is Laika. Cover! And a quick save by Kaiva. Oh! The resounding smack as boot connected with face. Laika follows it up with a German suplex, but firing it hot. Double crossbody, both women injured there. And now the sledgehammer in the grips of the former champion. I don't know, she seems undecided if she wants to use it or not, however. I say bring it back in the ring, bury it in someone's anal crevice. Rebel Outlaw finally back up on her feet, but coming up behind, Kaiva. Not quick enough for the Rebel. Combination of clothesline, big splash in the corner. Threw up that arm for a big clothesline. And a follow-up after the launch into the ropes. Now it comes down between the Rebel and the Huntress. Has her up. Falcon's arrow. The cover. One. And only a one before Laika kicks out. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, if you have forgotten the story past between these two, former allies turned bitter rivals. And that is going to pick up right here as Rebel looks to unload with a huge springboard clothesline. Kaiva coming in hot, knee strike to the spine. Has the opportunity to steal the match here, and she goes for it. Extreme rules, there is no rope breaks. The Boston Crab slapped in. Laika trying to get to the ropes. Able to break the hold, however. Rebel Outlaw back up on her feet, makes a quick escape to the outside. It's down between the Witch Doctor and the Huntress. Big elbow greets Kaiva. A cover! one. And only a one before another kick out and a save. Well, these matches are definitely going to keep me busy as the burning hammer is unloaded. Oh! Rebel Outlaw could have just damaged her spine. Went for an elbow drop, landed precariously on top of Kaiva as well as Laika. All three women down. The only one starting to show some signs of movement, some sign of life, is Kaiva and Rebel Outlaw. There's a sleepy tag. 1, 2, and a kick out just barely. Did Laika get her shoulders up? Intense and suspenseful this match has already proven to be. Oh, it was nasty, Drum. I do agree. Crossbody. Unloading on Laika. Kaiva looking to redeem her loss. And here we go. 1, 2. No! Huge moment there. And a near fall. And there's the Pele out of nowhere. Rebel coming in hot and vicious clothesline. Can Rebel do it again? We got the 1, 2, 3. No! Someone is going home injured tonight. And right now that's looking like Rebel Outlaw. Oh, and the low blow. Extreme Rules, it is allowed, folks. Shockingly did not go for the pin, but huge leaping roundhouse there. And Rebel Outlaw goes for it once again, but got caught. Kaiva with the pump kick. Rebel Outlaw rolled the outside, allowed the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over, and Kaiva reclaims her title. We are definitely going to have to get medical attention for Rebel Outlaw here. That was a nasty fall. Look at that springboard clothesline by Rebel Outlaw. The Pele, big spots here. Wish they'd replay that fall off the top. It was nasty as I have ever seen it. We have seen some pretty nasty incidents here in RWO. Thought it was over right here, but not gonna happen. Look at this. Spinning roundhouse there, but not enough. Turned her attention away from Laika. Allowed this woman to be your new and second time Lethal Angel champion, the Witch Doctor, Kaiva. Now these matches are going to keep me busy here this evening, folks. A lot of action going down. 2 titles already changing hands. Gear Off, your new 7 Circle champion. Kaiva, your new Lethal Angel champion. What will befall our other champions? Junior McCoy has a huge opportunity tonight in our main event. Won the right to face Wolf Tier Gavishte for the title by winning a 20-man Rumble at Meltdown. But up next, the Lords of War Championship titles on the line. Takula and Ulf Hefner defeating Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel at Meltdown. Now must defend it, but in a colossal fatal 4-way tag team match. We've got the Warriors on the far left, the new and debut in tag of RWO Destruction, Drum Monkey and Shadow Press, looking to reclaim gold they lost at Meltdown. And then you've got the former Lords of War in Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel, and your current LOW champs. Yes, they are the Predators in Takula and Ulf Hefner, or the Hugh Hefner of the Wasteland. That guy is a filthy mongrel just like his pappy. Almar Wolf did not bestow much knowledge upon his pups, only the right to fuck whoever you find. Hope everyone's enjoying the show. Some might ask why such Big matches here, all in one show. Well, like I stated, it's my birthday. I went a little hog wild on the roster here. I wanted to have as many compete as I possibly could. Now, I understand it doesn't give everyone the opportunity to shine, but it gives you a lot in one episode. 44 years, and I tried to get at least 20 of yous going to the hospital. Thank you very much, Drum Monkey. Time to go to work, Drum Monkey says, and that boy can work. Former Dogs of War champions is Drum Monkey and Shadow Press. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would not look at a timer, because this one could go all night long. Just like Omar Wolf claimed he could do. We all know how that happened, or turned around on him. Yeah, now he's like, for all time, up in the winds, chanting the goddess's name. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, making their return to RWO, they are Drum Monkey, Shadow Press. They are the Shadow Monkeys. It's no longer with Rob Machete in their corner. They are an official duo now. Rob Machete, the new world champion of Big Dog Wrestling. These men losing their titles to the Hate family once again. Their contract with Big Dog Wrestling coming to an end as, well, stipulated in their tag team title match. If they were to lose the titles, they were getting traded. And traded they were. World Championship Gaming, how's it going? What's up with me? I'm always a busy man. Or at least I try to be. Today I'm a sleepy man. Been up since 4:30 in the a.m. It has been hard to kind of just feel awake. But I somehow managed to get it past here and show you guys a good time, and that's all I want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, former Lords of War champions, Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel. They are the Devil's Advocates. Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel, the veterans of this match for sure. Tough as nails. They chew bubblegum shit screws. That's how tough they are. Matt Outlaw, also a former RWO 7 Circle champion. Now looking to regain those Lords of War titles they lost against the Yetis. You also got to believe Matt Outlaw strongly in pursuit of the Ruler of the Wasteland title. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they are the Iron Warrior and Renegade. They are forged in fire. Formerly a trio with Chimera in their corner. Chimera has since been traded to Big Dog Wrestling. Yes, there has been some backdoor dealings between the Angry Viking and Caden Chase. Forged in fire, former Lords of War, former Rulers of the Wasteland. Let's not kid ourselves. Those men have done it all. The Iron Warrior a second individual that has held 4 titles simultaneously here in RWO. Highly decorated are those 2 men. But the challenge, well, could take the better of them. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Pit and the Crimson Fang Wolfpack, Takula, Ulf Hefner. They are your Lords of War. They are Predators. Welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for joining me on this birthday bash episode of RWO Ground Zero. It is time for war. And tonight is just the beginning. The battle lines are being drawn in the sand. Gangland warfare is sure to ensue. Now, right now, Ulf Hefner almost kicking the face right off a drum monkey as Ripper Springhill toes it up against Takula. Renegade and Matt Outlaw going toe-to-toe as the Iron Warrior tries to take care of Shadowcrest. A chaotic match, to be sure. I'll try and focus as much as I can on the action at hand. Off the ropes, and Renegade with a kick right across the face of Matt Outlaw. Shadowcrest's spine being realigned by the Iron Warrior. And our roundhouse goes awry as Ripper Springhill clotheslines the hell right out of Takula. And now, on the outside, Drum Monkey getting a little bit of revenge against Ulf Hefner into the ring post. And you've got to believe the Shadow Monkey's going to try and make a name for themselves here in this matchup. They were former Dogs of War in Big Dog Wrestling. They know they've got to show what they have. They got to showcase their abilities, become the new Lords of War here tonight. And now Takula, meets the knee of Drum Monkey. Ulf Hefner with a huge boot across the face of Matt Outlaw. And now Takula with an inadvertent stomp also takes out his brother and partner, Ulf Hefner. Drum Monkey turns his attention. Big bionic elbow taking Takula down. And now Shadowcrest with a huge shoulder block taking care of Renegade as Ripper and Ulf Hefner daze the Iron Warrior. And now the gut-wrench powerbomb by Ulf Hefner. We've got blood drawn. I've seen the flash of blood, the splatter across the screen as Matt Outlaw crushes the larynx of Ulf Hefner. A huge, huge show this is. Pay-per-view quality match at Pele. Almost caves in the brain pan of Drum Monkey. And now Ripper and Iron Warrior working together on Drum Monkey. That alliance lasted mere seconds before Ripper turns the tables on the Iron Warrior. Shadowcrest bleeding, in need of stitches, tossing out Renegade. And here we go, Ulf Hefner setting up Matt Outlaw with a devastating clothesline as the Iron Claw Slam humiliates the Iron Warrior. Takula wrecking the shoulder of Drum Monkey is quick enough to break the pinfall of Ripper. And now, he's got him. The hand driven down the gullet of Ripper Springhill. European uppercut there by Drum Monkey as on the outside Shadowcrest. And Renegade tangle it up, overpowering Shadowcrest. Renegade not a man to be mixing mild maneuvers with. You gotta go at him strong, you gotta go at him fast. The man has the power to back it up, but if you're moving too fast for him, he does not have the speed to stop you. But here we go, crucifix powerbomb. We got the 1, 2, and a near fall Drum Monkey almost taken out there. Iron Warrior with a military press. Matt Outlaw feeling how stiff that ring truly is. Off the ropes. Here we go. Suicide DDT. Ulf Hefner in need of a medic. Chaos at its best. Unpredictable as it always will be. The trio, the Iron Warrior at the mercy of the Outlaw. And we all know Matt Outlaw shows no mercy. And now exchanging hands with the wrong man, Ulf Hefner almost taken off his head. As Drum Monkey and Takula stop Renegade from taking out Ripper. Front face lock now on Ulf Hefner. Picking apart the knee, but from behind, top block takes out both men. Takula with an elbow, but the Renegade firing back. Matt Outlaw, once again, being worked over against ropes, but blocks shadow press. I don't know what happened to Ulf Hefner there, but a wrong step, and he found himself face first on the mat. Ripper Springheel now beating down on the big man. Renegade feeling the heavy boots of Matt Outlaw. And off the middle turnbuckle. Big elbow drop went nowhere for Ulf Hefner. Winding up as the Renegade, firing right in the face of Takula. And here we go. Helping Ripper on his way. Straight out into the ring and into no man's land. Ulf Hefner, a true powerhouse of this match. And now Ripper being broken here by the big man as the Iron Warrior showcases his power with that military press drop. Shadow press eyeing up the big man from behind. And now straight after Matt Outlaw. Busts the biker wide open. Takula with an arm drag on the Iron Warrior as Renegade and Drum Monkey go at it once again, but on the top to the outside missile drop kick. Matt Outlaw on the receiving end of shadow press. And now, back suplex by Ripper Springheel. Gotta be difficult to pick the win here, and this is why it is a fatal four-way. I wanted these teams to show how hungry they truly are. You can see the blood just pouring down the face of Shadow Press right now. And here we go, the Iron Claw Slam. Taking out the Iron Warrior is Ripper Springheel. Dragging his carcass to the center of the ring. We got a one. And saved by Ulf Hefner as he demolished Matt Outlaw with that double axe handle. Drum Monkey and Takula going at it once again. Virtually same size, same weight. Drum Monkey and Takula, and that rising knee strike laying out the monkey. Ripper hoisting the big man up and driving his face in that top turnbuckle. Lines up his jaw and drops that boot right across the mush. Matt Outlaw getting caught here by the Iron Warrior, sweeping the leg. As Takula misses an overhand punch. And the thrust kick is a glancing blow. It was more of a body check at that point. But takes out Ripper Springheel in the process of trying to take out the Iron Warrior. Springboard. Oh, the forearm missed. And the Crimson Mask just engulfing the face of Shadow Press. Here we go. The God Slayer once again. But going nowhere is Takula. Devastating clothesline. Inadvertently took care of Takula, but Ulf Hefner, seeing Shadow Press ready to take out his little brother, almost decapitates Shadow Press. Winds up for that huge haymaker, but missed his mark clearly. Now it's Renegade with a cutter. Who will be your Lords of War? Can the Wolves prevail? And look at this, Takula trying to snack on the fingers of Matt Outlaw. Ripper rolling back to the outside where the Iron Warrior can be seen trying to get back to his feet as well. A whole lot to prove, and a huge DDT could very well prove the demise of Ulf Hefner. Shadow Press now being slung over by the big man as Drum Monkey tries to tackle the Iron Warrior and a boot right to the brake pan. Shadow Press tried to roll to the outside. The referee was in his way, but found his footing. Runs straight into a beast. Setting him up. Oh! Huge DDT. And now the Iron Warrior with a teardrop suplex. The cover by Shadow Press. But Ripper there to save the day. Matt Outlaw with a devastating clothesline almost decapitates the Iron Warrior. And there is the Iron Claw Slam. And Shadow Press could be done. Stick a fork in him. He might be overly done. No go there with the pinfall. Quick, before even the one fall. Shadow Press kicking out and now going after legs. Could be the sharpshooter. Look at this. Stretching out the arms of Takula was Drum Monkey. Dropping the elbow. Now the Iron Warrior with a suplex. And a vicious powerbomb. Decimates Renegade. And here we go. Oh. Choke slam to hell. But somehow Shadow Press comes back with an arm drag. Renegade and Ulf Hefner going one-on-one as Drum Monkey tries to tear this arm right out of the socket of Takula. We got no more blood. It looks like Ulf Hefner has been lacerated. And could it be the highway to hell by Matt Outlaw? And Ripper Springheel not watching as his partner went down for the cover, accidentally stomped on the neck of Matt Outlaw, allowing the Iron Warrior to make a comeback, but no, fires back to pull the hammer. And the Renegade putting Ulf Hefner to bed. Here we go, cover! And Takula there to make the save. Intense is this fatal four-way matchup. But here we go, the Rings of Saturn crossface locked in and making the save as Drum Monkey. The Shadow Monkeys do not want to lose their opportunity here in this fatal four-way. Shadow Press hooking it up, the cradle to your grave DDT. Or into the shadows as he takes Ulf Hefner, but it's saved by Matt Outlaw. And a spear takes out Drum. A big miscalculation there by Shadow Press, and a DDT puts the man to bed. Irish Whip now. Matt Outlaw in control of Shadow Press in the turnbuckles. And here we go, avoiding a belly-to-belly. Hammering down on the Painted Warrior's face. The Renegade now getting caught. And once again, lockjaw slapped in by Takula. A save by Drum Monkey. For his partner there, we've got more blood. You've seen the blood splatter across the screen. I don't know who got lacerated there, but the Wasteland not going to be hungry after today. And more blood. This time it's Takula with that knee strike by Renegade. And it's getting pumped up as Drum Monkey. And on the far side, Ripper Springheel with that Boston Crab. Trying to stop him and stop him, he does Drum Monkey. Knee strike by Takula, lays out Ripper. German suplex, and Matt Outlaw being laid to rest. As Renegade sets him up, and oh! Took him to the edge of reality there. And now a German suplex. Not letting go is the Renegade. But the referee trying to get there. We got two. And a near fall for Ulf Hefner, one half of your Lords of War. Big, giant powerbomb. I don't know how Shadow Press is going to survive after today. Fireman's carry as Ulf Hefner wails down on the bloodied and battered Shadow Press. Here we go. Renegade and Matt Outlaw. Oh, the Warriors working over Matt Outlaw here. Smart tactic. And now making a save. Drum Monkey looking at him take out Ripper Springheel. And a clothesline. Renegade taken out by Drum Monkey. A little nut chop there by the Drum. And off the top, flying like the Squirrel Monkey, is the Drum Monkey. Cover! And another save by Ulf Hefner. Here we go, Matt Outlaw has had enough of Ulf Hefner. Side Russian leg sweep taking the big man down as Takula gets caught by the Iron Warrior. Now Takula and Matt Outlaw working alongside, but a double stomp right to the back, driving the face of Matt Outlaw into the mat. Drum Monkey trying to disable the power of Renegade, but the big man back up on his feet. And we've got more blood. I do believe it's Ripper Springheel this time around. The Big shoulder block by the Iron Warrior takes care of Takula. Renegade wearing down Drum Monkey as Shadow Press delivers a jawbreaker on Ripper Spring Heel. I have not seen Shadow Press bleed like this since the last time he was here in RWO. He's, well, looking very much like the Ric Flair of the RWO right now. Drum Monkey, look at this. Snap. With the backslide driving the Renegade's neck into the mat. Takula off the ropes. Beautiful Hurricane Rana DDT. And now the infamous backbreaker by Ulf Hefner. The Iron Warrior needs to break it before his partner taps, and break it he does. What an interesting match this has proven to be. German suplex is holding on is the Iron Warrior. Not releasing the waistlock at all until finally the trifecta dismantles Ulf Hefner and his ability to overpower all these bros. And then the superplex by Ripper taking out Shadow Press. Here we go. The Go-Go Planet locked in. And Shadow Press saving his partner. You can't even predict who will walk away the champions at this point. There has not been a match like this in so long. Running Bulldog by Matt Outlaw. So unpredictable is a fatal four-way. We got the one. And the save by Renegade. As the Iron Warrior perched to the top of the turnbuckle. Down the outside, the bionic elbow missed. And now, power bomb. And not done. He's got the Boston Crab slapped in on the outside. Takula pulling himself up. Look at this. If it would have been on the inside, it would have been over. The Iron Warrior tapping out to Shadow Press. But on the inside, we got the one. Before Ripper saves the day and pays for it dearly. Look at the blood covering the face, the pectoral region of Ulf Hefner and Shadow Press. These men have given more than sweat. They have bled to become Lords of War. And now the Renegade looking to dispose of Ulf Hefner once and for all. He's got the opportunity. The cover is made. We got the 1, 2, and a huge kick out by Ulf Hefner. You can see fatigue and pain taking its toll on Shadow Press. Didn't even bother getting out of that corner as Ulf Hefner wails upon the face of the Renegade. Ripper Spring Heel tearing apart Drum Monkey. And here we go. Alley-oop over the ropes. Could be over. But Ulf Hefner allowing his range to take control instead of going for the cover. Continues to batter the legs of Renegade. On the outside, Shadow Press getting a good taste of the apron as the Renegade turns things around on the inside. Drum Monkey swung in by Ripper. The elbow dropped right across the bridge of his nose. And now Renegade turns his attention to the outside. The Iron Warrior still not recovering since that beatdown by Shadow Press, but finally, oh, it's over! Ripper Spring Heel just took the titles back to the Devil's Advocates. Who the hell would have foresaw that? Impressive. Snuck in the submission hold. Got the tap out. And the Devil's Advocates reclaim what the Yetis took from them. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match and your new Lords of War, Matt Outlaw, Ripper Spring Heel. They are the Devil's Advocates. Somebody definitely paid the piper here this afternoon. And the Devil's Advocates collected those gold titles. Ladies and gentlemen, what an epic match. 3 titles already exchanging hands. Now the champions may complain at a later date, but what an epic encounter this is proving to be for all involved here on the Birthday Bash. But up next, the Empress of the Wasteland title is on the line. Cheyenne defeating the Foundation's very own Empress at the pay-per-view. And what a meltdown it proved to be. But tonight, Kate, sticking her nose in the Foundation's business, says tonight she takes the gold back to the pit just to rub it in the face of the Alpha. Exactly, Drum, exactly. I do agree with you wholeheartedly. Now, usually the Empress of the Wasteland would be perhaps the main event, if not the runner-up to the main event. But tonight, following this matchup, the War Zone will take place. The War Zone will be introduced to the Dogs of War and the Yeti Bloodyard crew. We all know the Warden of the Wasteland in the pocket of Yeti Bloodyard. So it was quite obvious to see that Drago Doom would have the back of the Bloodyards, an honorary Bloodyard crew member. But that is next. Up first, the Empress of the Wasteland title, triple threat, Extreme Rules, but an added stipulation, knockout elimination rules in effect. I do agree very well there, Drum Monkey, but introducing first the first challenger, the goddess's favorite daughter, representing the Crimson Fang Wolfpack. She is the Kate. All 4 teams gave everything they have. There's no taking away anything either of those teams did here this afternoon in that fatal 4-way. But lo and behold, the Devil's Advocates sneaking one in there, got the tap out, and are once again your Lords of War. But they have a lot of stiff competition coming their way. You gotta believe the Wolves want their gold back. You gotta believe that the Shadow Monkeys want gold back around their waist. They know what it tastes like to be Dogs of War champions in Big Dog Wrestling. Now they want to prove themselves here in RWO. And now, former Empress of the Wasteland, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Foundation, she is Diana. You want to talk about tough? Sure, you can look at the woman already in the ring, Kate. But this woman is double tough. Until Meltdown, she was undefeatable. One could say she was probably worn down by taking on so much in her short career. And that took its toll, and she lost the Empress title. Tonight, she's got the opportunity to reclaim it, but she's got to knock out 2 other women to do so. And now, ladies and gentlemen, All hail the Empress of the Wasteland. She reigns from the Badlands. She is Cheyenne, the chiefess of the tribe, and once again holds the Empress title around her waist. This is not her first time in the throne. So it's going to take a whole lot to take that away. But you've got two strong-armed women in that ring to do so. Hope you're all enjoying the show, either now or the replay. I want to thank everyone for making my experience here on YouTube what it has been, and that has been a great experience. Later on this week, there will be a special live stream. It will not be RWO, it will not be Big Dog Wrestling, it will be Pillar to Post related, as well as wrestling. That will be revealed later this week, but right now, it's Kate going straight after the champion. Oh! Military pressing that huge European uppercut, but from behind, the Foundation's very own Diana takes out Kate. The Empress now once again in trouble, but turns her the waist lock around, hammering on the back of Diana. But you don't want to throw hands with the former Empress. Coming in hot, but swatted aside. Diana now turns her attention. A drop hold by Kate. A clothesline attempt there by Diana went awry. And now a thump on the rump, choking out the former champ against the middle ropes. Kate, very dangerous inside that ring. She knows the ins and outs. She knows how to go and take a body apart piece by piece. You're going to witness that shortly. But a miscommunication, I'm sorry, not a miscommunication there, a miscue allows Cheyenne, and the German suplex allows Cheyenne to step aside from that clothesline in the corner. Double knees to the turnbuckles, but right now, trapping the knee. And there it is, the German suplex. Perhaps the most experienced of the three is Cheyenne. Kate, the most decorated of the three here. But Diana, a standout, a breakout star this season of RWO Destruction. And now Kate going back to the outside. All right, take it easy there, Drum Monkey, and thank you very much for joining me here on this birthday bash. Kate taking control once again. What is Cheyenne doing? Trying to get the attention of Kate, but no, ignoring her. The STO takes out Diana, but rolling aside. The former Empress taking the fight to the outside. Rock on, Monkey. And a thrust kick. There's the knee strike in the roundhouse. And now a clothesline. Looking to make sure her status as Empress does not get revoked by losing here in this matchup. The fans definitely on the side of the Empress here tonight. Going full metal on the face of Kate there. But you're going to mince power with Kate. You better know that you're going to meet the mat eventually. But an attack from behind, Diana taking over on Cheyenne now. Triple suplex. Spins it around. And there's the final vertical to end the combination. Here we go now, straight after Kate. Diana knows how dangerous the Wolves can be. Seen a huge fuck you to there to the Wolf by the bodyguard of Wolf Tirgavichte, diving headbutt catching the standing Cheyenne. I'm shocked that the Empress was, the former Empress was able to regain her footing so quickly. Cheyenne rolling to the outside cannot be, well, frankly, touched while these two battle it out inside the ring. Head scissor there. Working the brain pan with that elbow shot is Diana. Sweeping the leg though. Kate looking to come back. But a huge shoulder block by Cheyenne. And from behind, here we go. Oh! The fall of man on Diana. Taught to her by none other than the Angry Viking. But Kate taking over with the power game. Standing vertical. And look at that, pulling some squats off just to show how powerful she truly is. Headbutt by Diana from behind. And now just ragdolling at Kate. And here we go, capture suplex. Indeed they did, World Championship Wrestling. Indeed they did. The hit list is a mile long. You better believe it. Big spear in the corner there. Winding up is Cheyenne. Can she take out Diana? Throwing her rump right into the ribcage. And now, in full control of the former Empress, going to the outside underneath the apron as Kate stands tall. Pandering to the fans as the table is introduced by the Empress. Here we go, big forearm strike. Diana in a world of hurt, tree of woe locked in. Kate just standing back, allowing what will happen will happen. And from the Badlands all the way to the bunker of the Foundation, we're going coast to freaking coast. And from behind, Kate racing in, sweeping the leg. Smart play by Kate, allowing Cheyenne to do all the work. Pop-up European. A hell of a show it has been. Every single title has been put on the line. And now the knee strike doubles over and puts Diana to her knees, rolling to the outside after those boots to the chest cavity. Kate eating an elbow there by Cheyenne. A big boot. You gotta believe Kate is the odds-on favorite. But the fall of man could be the fall of the Wolfpack. We witnessed 2 members of the Crimson Fang, 2 members of the Blood Moon Sisters being relegated over to Big Dog Wrestling after a huge loss here on Destruction. Now having to make a name for themselves in Big Dog Wrestling, which they already did by capturing the tag titles. But Kate knocked out with a diving headbutt. And Diana could clearly recapture her throne here. And now a jawbreaker. And the current Empress in trouble. The scoop. No, Timo. Suplex. Diana could very well be a 2-time Empress after today's matchup. But Cheyenne, if she's got anything to say about it, it's not going to go down quite that easily. And Kate knocked out. Finally back to her feet here. Taking that walk of shame back to the pit. And you know, Giroff is going to be laying in wait to laugh at his sister. He became 7 Circle of Hell champion, and she dropped the ball. But right now, it's Diana perched atop the turnbuckle. Diving headbutt, and a big, big miss. Setting her up. Could be the neck breaker. And that'll soften up the old brain pan, but so will that kick to the brain. And went in for that charging headbutt once again. The same maneuver that took out Kate. But that became a violent altercation here. And Diana proving just how tough she is. Here we go, gator roll here. Has that rear chin lock locked in now. Trying to snap the neck of the Empress. Not enough, though. Now Cheyenne coming back hard. Arm breaker. Scoop. Here we go. Vicious backbreaker, but not done. The fall away toss. This should be it. One more time. The fall of man. Or in this case, woman. Not enough to knock out Diana. Still tough as nails. She's been worn down. But there is no stopping the foundation when they want the power. Jawbreaker though by Cheyenne staggering. The bodyguard of Wolf Tear Gavishte. And now throwing hands, both women getting violent. Setting her up. Here we go. The knee strike. It is the Empress of the Wasteland taking on the former Empress. The final two left standing. Who will be the one? Right now it's proven to be Diana, overtaking Cheyenne here. And there we go. Beautiful cravat suplex. Impressive power display there by the former champion, driving an elbow right into the spine of the Empress here. But Cheyenne, a fighter through and through. As Diana trapped in the corner, laying the boots into the ribs. Oh, here we go. The knee strike. Almost took the face right off of Diana. Setting her up, and there it is. Utilizing the same maneuver that Diana used on Hakeem. Cheyenne retains the throne and the title. As all the matches have proven to be here this evening, what an impressive triple threat it was. There's that diving headbutt that took care of Hakeem. But Cheyenne turning it around on the bodyguard of the foundation. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, bow down before your Empress of the Wasteland. She is Cheyenne. First woman to retain the titles here today. All titles have changed hands until this point, and Cheyenne proven to be the best and the baddest on the planet. Up next, we enter the war zone. The Dogs of War against the Bloodyard crew. Yes, through some shady backhand deals. Blaze McCoy, who is looking quite different these days. Finally grown out his hair, it seems. And Scuzz having the back of their old friend, the Angry Viking. They are the Dogs of War, and they're taking on Yeti, Sourfang, and Drago Doom. They are the BYC. Yeti takes an eye. The Viking brings the wolves, the hounds, the Dogs of War. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are lurking, don't be afraid to throw down in the chat. If you're going to tell me to get out of my mama's basement, why? That's where my favorite sock is. Come on, people. We're here having fun. And yes, I have received that comment many times here on YouTube. Get out of your mama's basement. No, that's where I store my favorite sock. Should be an intriguing match. Not so long ago, Yeti Bloodyard and the Angry Viking met in a colossal matchup. the stipulation. The winner got to remove the eye of their fallen opponent by any means they wanted. Well, Yeti drove his gnarly hands into the eye socket of the Angry Viking, not only tearing the eyeball from the socket, but tearing the flesh around the eye. Claiming he is healed up and ready to go, or as best as he will be, he's bringing his old friends and allies back to the dance. They are the dogs of war, and war is upon all of us. You know, Yeti could have very easily recruited his son over on RWO Ground Zero, a world champion over there, or I should say wasteland champion over there. But the poor guy's had his hands full with a certain doctor who loves to tickle certain places. But Drago Doom always willing to serve the Bloodyard crew by any means they ask. He'll be having the back of the Bloodyards here this evening. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Steel City, he is Blaze McCoy. From Warrior Nation, he is the Angry Viking. And from Azteca Nation, the Booze Hound, he is Skaz. Dressed very similar are all three men, but all in their favorite colors, it seems. Yellow and black representing Steel City. White and black representing the cold, dead heart of the Angry Viking. And then the pink and black attacked baby. Yes, representing Skuz and all of Azteca Nation is the Booze Hound. They are the dogs of war. They are unleashing hell here this evening. It is odd to see Blaze McCoy allowing his hair to grow, but ladies and gentlemen, representing the Bloodyard crew, he is Yeti Bloodyard, and the second generation superstar, Lord Sourfang. They are former Lords of War. Yeti is a former Emperor. He's a man that has snapped the back, paralyzed Mordred Nightwalker, retired, so many more. You know, when the lights are flickering, this man is probably torturing someone in Old Sparky. He is the Warden of the Wasteland. He is Drago Doom. Someone seems to be completely enamored with himself. Drago Doom perhaps with the longest entrance of the entire roster combined. Sadly, I must say, I've had enough. Yeti, blow it out your ass, because it seems like the Angry Viking is starting off with the man that took his eye. It's time to unleash the dogs. Beautiful rolling shoulder block there by the Angry Viking. 400 pounds, 7'5", just manhandled like he was a paperweight. Never count the Yeti down, though. Arm drag face plant. Driving that shoulder right into the mat of the Angry Viking, but the man is incensed with pain, trying to snack on the fingers. Let alone dine on the death of Yeti Bloodyard, the Angry Viking. Wants nothing but cold, hard revenge. Yeti attacking the arm of the man right away now, trying to choke him up. Looking for a submission, but knee strikes, battering the giant. The Yeti back. Irish whip now, the one-eyed Viking trapped in the corner. There's the tag to Sour Fang. And here we go, unique combination coming your way. Spine buster, clothesline-like maneuver. But a quick kick out here by the Angry Viking. I don't know if angry is the right word to use to depict this man currently. He has told me that Yeti continues to tell how he wants to devour the souls of his opponents. Well, tonight the Dogs of War shall reap the souls of the Bloodyard crew. Deep arm drag here by Scuzz. But Lord Sourfang, an upstart here in RWO. Gonna take the fight to the outside. A huge opportunity for both teams here. What a way to stake your claim in the stable division. Gangland warfare is to, well, follow this assault here tonight, right now. You see how desperate these teams want. There are no rules. The baseball bat seems legal. Back kick there by Scuzz. The master of the panty dropper powerbomb. Falls count anywhere. Knockouts do exist in this matchup. And right now the flatliner by Sourfang. Who will reign supreme? Will it be the Dogs of War? Or will it be the Bloodyard crew? Scuzz always a fighter. A former ruler of the wasteland, just like all the members of Dogs of War. Yes, the Angry Viking, Blaze McCoy, and Scuzz, all former rulers. And right now, Scuzz trying to decapitate, trying to cut some inches off of the 7-foot Lord Sourfang. But the power of Sourfang shining through. Running power slam. So much anger, so much violence, so much hatred for one another. These 6 men only want one thing, and that is violence. The Dogs of War want retribution for the wrongs done to the Angry Viking. And here we go, getting bitch slapped around is Scuzz. You can see the ref standing off in the distance, allowing what is happening to take place. Cover! And we got the 1, 2, and a near fall goes to Lord Sourfang. Scuzz barely able to survive the assault here by Lord Sourfang. And now looking to end the boost hound. The boot, setting him up with his version of the panty dropper, but turns it in to a lung blower. The cover, and we got a 1, 2, 3. Scuzz eliminated, and the Angry Viking going straight after Lord Sourfang here. Not afraid of the Bloodyards in the least. And a big knee strike, dazing the one-eyed bandit. Went for that rolling shoulder block once again, but here we go. Huge belly to belly. And the old man still showing he's got some tricks up the sleeve. Or the pant leg for that matter. A beautiful kip up by the older man. Irish whip now. I don't know. I think the scar makes him look a little bit better. Irish whip here by Blaze McCoy. And the Angry Viking, huge back body drop. A lot of people kid themselves. They look past Blaze McCoy. They believe he's just here to have fun, but the man taking a whole new direction. Violence wins all. And right now, delivering that violence upon this rookie here in Sourfang. Big splash in the corner, but Lord Sourfang ducks the splash. Blaze careening into the top turnbuckle. And now a snapmare cutting him off from the Angry Viking. Right now, the Bloodyards seem to have the power, eliminating Scuzz on the outside, keeping him cut away and off from his partners. The Dogs of War now at the mercy of the BYC. Drago Doom, a man that has not seen action for quite some time. Finally back here to aid the Bloodyard crew. And now it's Blaze McCoy with an inverted chokeslam. Back body drop now, and Drago Doom taking the control back for the BYC. The boot to the brain pan avoided, but here we go. Could it be the burner? Talk about taking a bite right out of Drago Doom, and now Blaze McCoy looking for it. The hook, line, and sinker. Cover, and we got the 1, 2. And a near fall. Drago Doom getting his shoulder off the mat. Blaze McCoy, Scuzz coming to the aid of their former ally, longtime friend, the Angry Viking. But it seems for naught, as the BYC continues to demolish, pick apart the Dogs of War. And now looking for it, there's the hot tag. It's the Angry Viking stepping through the ropes. Massive clothesline. Backing away, drop kick gets swatted aside. Drago Doom now. Look at this combination, but a reversal. And a clothesline, Drago Doom dumped into the garbage bin where he deserves. And now measuring him out. Huge crossbody, but it's a crash and burn. Drago Doom seeing the old timer coming. Utilizing that barricade now as the referee exits the ring to watch from afar. Here we go. Has a gozo. Choke slam. Just ring the damn bell. You can clearly see the Angry Viking was not even near to returning status. But the want for revenge, the need for revenge, too strong to keep the Angry Viking home. And now being brutalized against that ring post, not once but twice, by the Warden of the Wasteland, Drago Doom. A monster if you have ever come across one. But the hot tag, and Blaze McCoy stepping back through the ropes. Drago Doom not wanting any part of the Steel City Superman. No, just lured him in, tossing him back into the ring. Blaze McCoy slow to get to his feet. Back suplex now, dropping McCoy right on the neck. As Lord Sourfang berates the fans. And now Drago Doom comes and calls for the BYC. He calls this Old Sparky. It's about to get electrifying. Cover! 1, 2, and Blaze McCoy somehow survives. My goodness, that ref looks like he's been possessed by Mean Joey Green. I haven't seen dancing like that since that after party when we hit the pit. Here we go, reversal by McCoy, the Irish whip. As the referee continues to be possessed by the ghost of Almar Wolf, maybe. I don't know. Clothesline spear combination. But the Warden firing back, popping back up quickly, laying the boots down hard on the face of the Angry One. Yes, the ref clearly possessed here. Ain't the hokey pokey, let me tell ya. I've seen Mean Joey Green's moves, and it looks about the same. Sourfang being crushed into the corner. You can see this is taking a lot out of the Dogs of War, but right now, Lord Sourfang at the mercy. And there is the fall of man. Oh, you don't want to know what the ref is smoking. This is the wasteland. It's a concoction, let me tell you. And set him up. Oh, got his knees up. Somehow the Angry Viking standing tall, but having to go up against the arch nemesis. He is Yeti Bloodyard. Oh shit, we've seen this. It's a 7.5 on the Richter scale. The damage could be done. But no, kicking the leg out from Yeti. Firing off that the clothesline could not take the Yeti down. There it is, floating through the air like a butterfly. Somehow Yeti able to get that 400 pounds off the ground once again. Combination elbows coming your way. Laying it on thick is Yeti Bloodyard as the referee continues to parade around the ring like he took dancing lessons from Mean Joey Green. Sweep of the leg now, Yeti standing tall over top the Angry Viking, but a back body drop. We can see McCoy still trying to get some sort of his equilibrium back. Setting him up. Oh! 8-second ride. And now the cover. And we got a 1, 2, and Drago Doom saves the Yeti. Sorry, there's no way to fix the ref. It does not work that way. Once there's a glitch, it does not stop until the match is over. Some glitches, however, freeze the entire game. Yeti coming in with a brutal clothesline there, but the Angry Viking setting him up. Big back body drop reversal by Yeti. Sourfang barely able to hold on to that top rope. And here we go. There it is. The move that ended the career of Mordred Nightwalker. And now called upon the BYC. Can they end the Angry Viking here and now? Triple power bomb combination. We already witnessed this by Drago Doom. It wasn't enough, but this time it knocked out the Angry One. But Blaze McCoy coming in with that Superman punch. The Steel City Superman. Well, finally, after that elimination, the referee seems like he's been exorcised of his demons. Indeed, I do agree, World Championship Gaming. Can Blaze McCoy turn this around for the Dogs of War? Or is the BYC just too much? Here we go, front face lock by Yeti. Dragging the carcass of McCoy to the corner. Bashing his brains against the turnbuckle, but a reversal. Surprising Yeti. McCoy shoots him to the far side of the ring. The numbers game definitely working against Blaze McCoy at this point. He's got to outsmart, outwit, outplay the BYC. But the tag no Lord Sourfang could spell the doom of the Dogs of War. Cover! We got 1, 2, 3, and the Dogs of War fall to the BYC. Not a successful return at all for the Angry Viking. But the battle line's drawn, and you know this is not over yet. Brutal matchup here between these 6 men. But the BYC definitely had a plan. They were not intimidated by this union of McCoy, the Viking, or Scuzz. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, they are the BYC, Yeti, Sourfang, and Drago Doom. They are the monsters of the ring for sure. Yeti going to be quite pleased. But up next, we witness these two teams clash at Meltdown. Leviathan in the corner of Mystic Pain and Abigail Cougar Hayne. Getting himself involved cost Majestic the tag titles. On the right, the Damsels of Dirt, Leia and Levita, continue to reign over the tag division like none before. Undefeatable since becoming the Amazon Tag Champions. Let's see if they prevail tonight in this Extreme Rules matchup. Good. Oh, I hope you're all enjoying the show. Glad you're all here with me this evening. And for those that watch the replay, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the show, folks. I thought I was exhausted before going live. I am done now. But there is still one more match on the card following this one, the main event. Junior McCoy has the opportunity to do what his father has done in the past. That is become ruler of the wasteland. Defeating 19 other men to get that opportunity. Can he survive? But first, we witness this final matchup between these two teams. Let's get down to ringside. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Amazon Tag Team Champions. Or championship, I should say. Introducing first. They hail from Bone City. Abigail Cougar Hayne, Mystic Pain. They are Majestic. Amazons in their own right here, and what better way to lay stake to that name by becoming Amazon Tag Champions. They have met the Damsels of Dirt in the past, have fallen victim to dirt, losing their opportunity at Meltdown because of Leviathan's interference. They have one more shot. Can they get the job done here tonight? A crazed individual, a wildcat, if you will, is Abigail Hayne. And now, oh, ladies and gentlemen, they hail from the dunes. Leia, Levita, they are your Amazon Tag Team Champions. They are the Damsels of Dirt. We've had huge matchups, many titles changing hands already. Will these titles remain around the waist of these two women? Clearly the fans on the side of Abigail and Mystic Pain. And dead silence when it comes to the tag champions. There's some booze for ya. Crickets, I tell ya. And there's the bell. It's time to get it on. Mystic Pain going straight after Leia, but Levita having the number of Abigail Hayne. Capturing the boot of Levita, sweeping the leg. Abigail back in control. A huge vertical suplex by Mystic Pain as a single leg crab threads the snap the back. The patella of Levita. See that quick reversal. Abigail doing the smart thing, rolling to the outside. Tosses Levita down and sidesteps that chop block. But Levita still able to gain control. Sidestep, there's the back kick. On the inside, Mystic Pain with a huge clothesline. Sends Leia to the outside. Off the top, looking for some excitement. Here we go, bionic elbow, and she misses. Man, a huge build-up and a huge letdown. Oh, Levita with the enziguri taking off the head of Abigail Hayne. And now, waist lock into that German suplex. Sweep of the leg there on the far side of the ring. Leia taking down Mystic Pain. Goes to kick her in the head, but clearly missed the mark. Abigail back up on her feet. It's Leia. Abigail in the ring. Burying that shoulder into the spine. And now setting up Abigail. Propping her up on top. On the outside, Mystic Pain firing back. Leia driven off, and on the inside we got the cover one. And a big kick out by Abigail. Back suplex now by Leia, taking down Mystic Pain. It is tough being a renegade, but these women do it like a professional would. Jawbreaker, and I've never heard of a professional renegade before, but here we go, rear chinlock. Mystic Pain breaking the hold. Levita standing over Abigail, looking at her handiwork as Mystic Pain just eyeballs her from afar, but comes in shooting off with missed the crossbody. Was going to speak too soon. Here we go, now it's Mystic and Levita tangling up each other in the ropes. Look at those shots to the ribs wearing down Levita, but a sweep of the legs takes out the ref and Abigail. Spinning back kick by Mystic, misses the mark, and whoa, what a reversal! And then rolls up, and there's the chop block. You don't showboat because you outsmarted your opponent. And now the sharpshooter, but the referee's still down and out. Could be a tap out here by Mystic Pain, but rolls through and kicks off Levita. Here we go. Triangle armbar locked in on Abigail, but broken up by Mystic Pain. The cover, and we got a one. And only a one. Another, oh shit, look at this. A LaBelle lock, and there's the tap out, and done again. Undefeatable are the damsels of dirt. Can anyone take the titles away from this tag team? I'm starting to believe there is no one in sight. They have conquered every single female, not only here in RWO, but likewise in Big Dog Wrestling. Well, they have not faced the new ones yet. A hell of a matchup, fast-paced, balls to the wall, if you will. Well, no balls in this match, but you know what I'm saying. And there's that tap out by Abigail. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Leia, Levita, they are your Amazon Tag Champions. the damsels of dirt. And how you doing, Yeti? Oh, you got one over the Angry Viking. It won't be the first time, and it definitely will not be the last. But I can guarantee you, the Angry Viking's message to you is strong. There will be death coming to the BYC. But up next, our main event of the evening. What a hell of an evening it has been. Junior McCoy. Meltdown was his moment, and he took it. Now the opportunity to face the ruler of the wasteland is at hand. Is he going to drop the ball, or is he going to be our new ruler? Oh, that's just freaking scary right there. I'd rather be under the thumb of the foundation than under the ass of a McCoy. How you doing today, Yeti? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you had a great weekend. I don't know what you guys do for Columbus Day out there. I know here it was a long weekend due to Thanksgiving. Well, folks, it's time to hit the ring for our main event. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. This is for the the ruler of the Wasteland title. Introducing first. He hails from Steel City, representing the Devil's Advocates. He is Junior McCoy. Junior McCoy has won titles in the past, but never has reached the status of ruler. Let's see if he can overcome the odds against Wolf Tirgavishte. Wolf Tirgavishte has had a reign of dominance since becoming the ruler of the Wasteland. He has not looked back, only looking forward, and his mission is to remove the filth of the Wasteland. Ladies and gentlemen, at Meltdown, this man made quick work of Yeti Bloodyard. He is your ruler of the Wasteland. He is the leader of the Foundation, Wolf Tirgavishte. A hell of a ruler he has been. A huge sponsor of this channel is Wolf Tirgavishte and the Foundation. He has proven to be double tough, but has he had enough time to prepare for this upstart McCoy? There's all of our former champions, our former emperors. Oh, one medallion must have been broken off there. Who's going to have to grow eyes in the back of his head? And there he is, folks. Bow down, kneel, whatever you do before your ruler. Not saying something might happen. Oh my goodness, Yeti. Yes, Wolf Tirgavishte found a weakness in the armor of Yeti Bloodyard. Took advantage of it, worked that man in quick succession, retained the title at Meltdown, and now has to defend it here on Destruction. And there's the bell. This main event is underway. Huge Polish hammer right to the heart of Wolf Tirgavishte. But the man is a fighter through and through. But a military press. There's the slam. And Junior McCoy in control of the champion. European uppercut, that control taken away real quick here by Tirgavishte. But back up on his feet. And once again, that Polish hammer colliding with the heart of the champ. Drop kick gets swatted aside. Now overhand shot. Indeed, that title is a huge target. And a DDT by Tirgavishte. Looking to end it quickly. Just as quick as he put Yeti to bed at Meltdown. And now measures out the ruler. Big boot right to the chest. Junior McCoy has been landing hit after hit against that rib cage. How much more can Wolf Tirgavishte take? Right now he's showing a lot of spunk. And there's the STO. And I'm not talking about Yeti spunk. Backs off, taking his time is the ruler. Yes, this is a last man standing. We're at the halfway mark now, just crossing over. And finally getting back to his feet is Junior McCoy, the Irish whip. And here we go. Beautiful clothesline. Bringing his weight full down on impact. And there's that calculating knee drop there right across the forehead of Blaze McCoy Jr. I don't know why anyone would want to be called Junior McCoy. Allowing the ref to count once again is Wolf Tirgavishte, but I believe he's going to have to do a whole lot more to take care of this youngster. Back up at 8 is Junior playing possum, allowing himself to catch that breath. But, oh, beautiful. Dropped him down the hard way. Oh, we've heard that for the last 2 years, Yeti. Are we going to see a crowning, a coronation yet? That is left to be seen. I think this war with the Angry Viking and the Dogs of War far from over as of yet, but still full of opportunity to capture that ruler's title. And I know the Angry Viking would love nothing more than to take that title away from Yeti Bloodyard. Crush his dreams once and for all. Tonight, the BYC won the battle. The war is upon us still. We're at the count of 8 once again, and this time it's McCoy stepping back up, catching the boot, corkscrew, dragon leg whip. Boot right to the sternum there, and a big splash in the corner, continuing to attack that chest cavity. And now it's Wolf Tirgavishte taking his time to get back to his feet. Smart tactic. But is the inevitable at hand? Is this the downfall of Wolf Tirgavishte? Junior McCoy surprised everyone at Meltdown, becoming the last man standing in that Rumble. And what a dust-up that match was. 20 men colliding. 1 man left standing. And there can only be one in a Rumble. Crushing that neck. There in the corner with that massive clothesline. Junior McCoy once again standing over Wolf Tirgavishte. Could be a mistake on his part. Whereas I would continue the beatdown, throttle the man until he just couldn't pick himself up. McCoy allowing the ref to give this man time to catch his breath. Oh, you're going to have to do a lot better than you have, Yeti, to take the angry Vikings will. We're at the 7 mark once again. Junior McCoy laid out on the ground. We're at the count of 9 this time. Hard to find his will to pick himself up, but Junior McCoy meets the headbutt with an elbow. Here we go, the hook, line, sinker out of nowhere. A trait of his father, Blaze McCoy, could have just cost Wolf Tirgavishte the title. Halfway mark just crossed right now. Is it time for a new ruler? Not a damn chance. Tirgavishte rolling back to his feet. Beautiful neck breaker. Pulled Junior in. Used that momentum to snap his neck. Drove him down to the mat the hardest he could. The timing you've got to have to execute such a maneuver. It'll devastate your opponent every damn time. And look at Junior McCoy. We're at the 7 mark now. And finally back up at 8. Both men a little bit leery now, but got caught in Wolf. Corkscrew dragging leg whip, but picking himself up quickly. Utilizing those ropes. This match has already taken a lot out of the ruler. And back up to his feet. And now, setting up Junior McCoy, but there's the knee straight to the brain pan. And the running bulldog. McCoy could very well fill that last medallion once again. And here we go for the second time, and could be for the final time. The hook, line, and sinker connects. The only thing these two are droolers, not rulers. While Wolf Tirgavishte has found a way to defeat all challengers, including Yeti, who has left a drooling mess on the mat. But tonight, it could be Wolf Tirgavishte. We're at the count of 9. It's over. 2 hook, lines, and sinkers, and Junior McCoy becomes our new ruler of the Wasteland. Did not see it happening. This kid has been shocking everyone since Meltdown. Now, not only are the Devil's Advocates the Lords of War, but now they have a ruler in their midst. Oh, we all know Yeti would love to face Wolf Tirgavishte again, but ladies and gentlemen, your new ruler of the Wasteland, he is the second coming of Blaze McCoy. He is Junior McCoy. I want to thank you very much for joining me here on my birthday. I'm officially 44 years old this year. I hope you guys all have a good night. And I will have a little drinky drink after I pick up my daughter tonight. And then have a nice relaxing evening with the wife and the children. So have a good night. I'll see you back here tomorrow. But for now, I am out of here. And thank you very much, World Championship Gaming.